Okay, if you follow me on TikTok, then you know I am turning myself into Tiffany Valentine today. Yes, I know only one hand has nails. You'll see why if you follow me on TikTok. I guess let's get started. I have to glue down my eyebrows, and I've never done this before, so I am very nervous. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, apparently all you're supposed to do is run glue through your eyebrows back and forth and brush them up, set them with powder. Oh god. Alright, here we go. Never done this. So this feels very weird. And I also am not like loving my wig choice either, so I'm very nervous about that. And sorry, that was my dryer. Oh god, this feels so weird. But we're gonna hope for the best. Because I haven't done it. Oh my god. I look crazy. And I am definitely not blonde material. So this is going to be really interesting once I get this blonde wig on. Because I do not look good as a blonde. Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm going to let this dry and then I'll show you the next steps. Okay, I let them dry down a bit. I also went ahead and primed my face with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now we are going to put on a little bit of translucent setting powder. I just have this Coty Airspun. I put a little bit in the cap. This just feels so weird to me. Then we are going to lightly set them. And then I feel like I need to do one more layer of glue. Just because my brow hairs are kind of long. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more layer of glue. So I gotta be very careful. I'm really just trying to focus it on those hairs that aren't quite laying down how I want them to. And then grabbing the spoolie. I'm just going to use like the end of the spoolie here and press them down even more. Trying not to mess up what I previously did. Give that a little bit to dry, and then I'm going to powder them again. Okay, I'm back. I powdered them again. Let's go ahead and put the glue stick away now because we are done with that. And now I'm going to take this orange color corrector from Dragon Beauty, put a little bit of this on top just because I do have dark brow hair. If you have lighter brow hair, you probably won't need to do this step. And then Beauty Blender right on top. This looks very scary. Oh, I look so crazy, and it's going to get worse before this is even over. I'm just going to take a little bit of the setting powder again. Lightly set. And then I am going to be using a foundation that is way lighter than my skin tone. I have this Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is 2WO Warm Vanilla. So I'm going to do a couple layers of this real quick. It didn't work the way I wanted it to, so I'm going to go ahead and retry and do these brows. I'm repeating the exact same steps. I am going to give this even more time to dry, and I'm using a shit ton of glue. No one tells you how many layers it takes to fully cover dark eyebrows, But I think I did it, and yes, I look even crazier. I also went ahead and used Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, set everything with the powder. Let's finish this up because I cannot stand to look at myself any longer. Okay, for the brows, I am going to be using the ABH Dip Brow in the shade Ebony and a small brush. This is going to take a long time to do, I can tell you that much. And you really just gotta take your time. And I have her sitting in front of me. Sorry, that was my dog. But I have her sitting in front of me so I can try to copy it. This looks horrible. I'm not even going to lie. But I think I should probably leave it before I make it even worse. And another trick, you want to bring it in closer to your nose so your nose looks smaller when we go to contour. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave them. I mean, it's a doll. They're supposed to look really drawn on, which is a good thing because I've never had to do this before. But we are going in with the James Charles the Morphe palette. If you did not know, on my Depop, I do have a Tiffany Valentine bundle, so you can try to recreate this look. Promise the eyeshadows are going to look really good. And the lips. And obviously, these nails look amazing. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I want to take a little bit of this shade and start working that in the crease and a little bit underneath the eye. Okay, that color is now on. I'm going to take a little bit of these two browns, mix them together, put them on the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye. Okay, and then I also took a mixture of that right through this deeper set of the crease. And then I'm going to mix those two together again on a pencil brush and take it underneath the lash line. Sorry, you probably cannot see anything I'm doing. Okay, and then you have something like that, taking my fluffier brush, blending a little bit. So now you have this, and now we are going to take this shimmery purple shade right here and put that on the center part of the lid. And then just kind of blend it in there. This palette is literally perfect for this look. So then you have this. Just taking whatever black eyeliner you have, go ahead and line your waterline. This is hard. Also forgot to mention, if you have green contacts, I would definitely use those for this look. And then I want to take just a little bit of a black eyeshadow and go right underneath of that eyeliner on the lower lash line. Just gives it a little bit of a smoky effect. And I think it looks really good with this. Okay, and now we have our Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner. We are going to do the tiniest wing ever. When I said tiniest wing ever, that is what I meant. I am going to take this pencil brush and just that deep brown shade and try to deepen this up a teensy bit more. Because her makeup is really dark. But a lot of people make the mistake and only use purple and black. It's definitely not purple and black. It's purple and a dark brown. And of course there's a little bit of black with the eyeliner, the pencil, and the liquid. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that purple shadow. Just like so. Okay, now for the lips, I'm going to outline my lips using a black lip liner. And then I have this Wet n Wild lipstick in Cherry Bomb to go on top. Make sure your black lip liner is very sharp, and then you want to make sure your Cupid's bow is very sharp, and then try to drag it out from the corners just a little bit. I'm just shading a little bit, and then I'm going to take my finger and blend. And then we'll top with this lipstick. Just really take your time with this part. It's a little bit tricky, not gonna lie. And just keep blending those colors together until you get something like this. I did clean up that lip liner and just did that little dot right there for her beauty mark. I'm sure everyone knows how to do that. And then I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take this shade and do contour. I need to contour my nose, try to make it look smaller and like a button nose. And then I'll be right back after that. Not the best at this, but you just really want to sculpt down the sides right in here underneath the nose, and then a little line right here. And then we are also going to take this just a little bit around the nostrils, and then we are going to emphasize our smile lines. Which is definitely as scary as it sounds. I hate my smile lines, so this is very unsettling for me. Still using that same shade, going right here in the Cupid's bow, just like this. Just to make it look a little deeper so those points look even more believable. Oh wow. Yep. And now we got to make her dimples as well. And then I am going to take my powder brush and diffuse that, just so it's not as harsh. Just kind of all the contour really, just so it's not as harsh. Something like this. And now with this light shimmery shade up here, we are going to take that on the high points and try to highlight, which is also a little bit scary. So taking that shade, going right down the center of the nose. Make sure we get the tip of the nose really well. Like that. And then with the Cupid's bow, it is going to be right here. Just literally on the outside of the contour. And that's it. Just like that. And now I'm going to take my finger and attempt to highlight the cheeks, which we are going to do more like in this portion of the face, just to make the smile lines a little more prominent. And then I also want to contour just like the bottom half of my chin. Make my face a little more round and doll-like. Taking the powder brush again, diffusing. Taking my finger and just a little bit of that shimmery shade to highlight again. I think it's coming together. Okay, lashes are on, and now we need a blush shade. So we are going to take, I kind of want to mix the shade we used on the eyes with a little bit of this light pink to lighten it up even more, and I'll show you how we're going to place that. Okay, I'm really like working it into the brush on the back of my hand. Even going to tap off the excess, and we are just going like right on the apples of the cheeks. And then I also am going to take the powder brush once again and really diffuse it even more. I think that was a really good shade. I think one dimple is more emphasized than the other dimple. So attempt to fix. This is the time, if there is anything makeup wise that you think needs to be fixed, go ahead and do so. And yeah, now it is time to do my other hand. Gonna have to wash my hands as well because I have makeup all over me and put on this blonde wig, so I will be back after I do that. This is the finished look with the wig on, the rest of the nails. I didn't have a plain black choker, so I just used this tattoo one, leather jacket, and I'll show you the rest of the outfit. I have this white dress on, some fishnets, and then, I don't know if you can see them, but I do have some black combat boots on. Yeah, this is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching.